Now, our lesson on arithmetic progression continues. Example 5, still on arithmetic progression lesson. This says that the following is an AP The question here says that the following is an AP 9x, y, z, and 25. Find A, the value of x, y, and z. B, the 68 terms. C, the next two terms after 25 above. In this question, if you look at it well, you see that you have your first term, which is A. Let's say solution. The first term, A equals to, which is the first term, 9. D, what is the common difference? The common difference is unknown. The nth term, the last term there is 25. That is for the last term. Last term equals to 25. What of the nth term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is T5. So the Tn equals to T5, which is the number of terms that we have. Since we have this, then we can easily solve for our s, y, and z. To solve our s, y, and z, you now come here by saying that T5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to A plus bracket open n minus 1 bracket close D. A is the first term, which is 9. 9 plus bracket open n here is 5 minus 1 bracket close D equals to the last term, which is 25. Then you can now say 9 plus 5 minus 1 in bracket 4, we have D equals to 25. 9 plus 4 times D, 4D equals to 25. Collecting the last time you have 4D equals to 25. This 9 come here will be minus 9. Now, since we now have 4D equals to 25 minus 9, 4D equals to 25 minus 9 will give us 16. 4 here 1, 4 in 16, 4. D equals to 4. Now that we have gotten our difference, which is D equals to 4, it is very easy for us to now get the value of S, Y, and Z. So A, the value of X, so now you say X equals to first term plus D, which is the difference. Which X equals to first term here is what? 9. 9 plus the difference is what? 4, which equals to what? 13. So that means our X equals to 13. Y equals to Y. This is Y. This is Y. So we have second term. Y equals to second term, which is X plus D. Y equals to our second term, which is what? X. And X is 13. 13 plus difference is 4, which equals to what? 17. Then Z equals to, this is Z here, so fourth term, so we are using third term, which is Y plus D. Z equals to third term, which is Y is what, 17, plus D, which is what, 4, equals to 17 plus 4, 21. So that is our answer for A. Now we can now move on to B. B says that the 60th term. Looking for the 60th term, we now say B, the 60th term. 360 equals to A plus bracket open N minus 1 bracket close D, which equals to A, which is the first term. The first term equals to 9. 9 plus bracket open N, which is 60 here, minus 1 bracket close D, which is difference 4, which equals to 9 plus 50 minus 1, sorry, 60 minus 1, 59 in bracket 4, which equals to 9 plus 59 times 4. 4 times 9, 36, write down 6, carry 3. 4 times 5, 20 plus 3, 23, which final answer equals to 9 plus 236. That will give us 245. 245. That is our final answer for B. Now we move to C. C now says what? The next two terms after 25. The next two terms after 45. So we now say C, sorry, I said D. C, the next two terms after 25. This is 25. The next two terms after 25. Assume the next two terms after 25. Okay. Now, the first term after 25. What will the first term after 25 give us? This is 25. You just say 25 plus D, which equals to 25, plus D is what? 4, which equals to what? 29. Roman figure 1. Roman figure 2. This is the first term after 25. So the second term after 25. The second term after 25, the next one is 29. You now say 29 plus D, which equals to 29 plus D, which is what? 4, equals 33. So this is our answers to this question. We move to now we move to sum of an AP. In sum of an AP, we move to sum of an in this sum of an AP, what is the formula for finding sum of an AP? The formula for finding sum of an AP is Sn equals to so in formula for finding the sum of an AP, when we say 2A, then we say this equals to, okay, let me write the formula. The formula for the sum of an AP is n all over 2 in bracket 2A plus bracket over n minus 1 bracket close D. Yeah, this is a formula for the sum of an AP. Now let us pick a question on sum of an AP. Find the sum of the first 25 terms of the sequence. of the first 25 terms of the sequence 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, and so on. Now, if we want to look for the sum of these, find the sum of the first 25 terms of sequence 11, 15, 12 days. We now say solution. Now, using the formula Sn equals to n all over 2 in bracket 2a plus bracket open n minus 1 bracket close d. Using this formula, what is n? N equals to 25. A, that is the 25th term. A equals to 11. D equals to 15 minus 11, which equals to 4. Now, we can now solve for the sum. So, S 25 equals to n, which is 25 all over 2 in bracket 2a. A is 11, bracket close, plus bracket open n, 25 minus 1 bracket close, and d, which is 4, bracket close. X 25 equals to 25 all over 2, 2 times 11, 22, plus bracket open, 25 minus 1, 24, in bracket 4. X 25 equals to 25 all over 2, in bracket 22 plus 24 times 4, 4 times 4, 16, carry 1, 4 times 2, 8 plus this, 9, which equals to 25 all over 2 in bracket 22 plus 96, 2 plus 6, 8, 2 plus 9, 11, which equals to 25 all over 2 times 118. 2 year 1, 2 year 5, give me that one, 2 year 9, that is 59, which equals to 25 times 59, which equals to, so our final answer 1475. 25 times 59 give us 1475. That is our final answer for that question. We move to the next question. We come to example 7 here. In example 7, the question says that this question says that the 9th and 22nd terms of an AP are 29 and 55 respectively. Find the sum of its first and find the sum of its first 50 terms. Now, solution. Now, if the first time we are not given A, A, we are not given. Common difference, we are not given. The nth term, we have only the A, which we have Tn, which the first one is T9, equals to the 9th term and 22nd term of an AP are 29, so that one will be 29. While the second one, T22, equals to 55. So find the sum of its first term. Find the sum of its first 50 terms. You can't get the sum of its first 50 terms without you getting A and D first. Simply because in the formula for the sum of an AP, which says that x subscript n equals to n over 2 in bracket 2a plus bracket open n minus 1 bracket close d. You can solve it without having your first and common difference. Now let us check for our first and common difference. This to be equation 1, this will be our equation 2. Tn of 25, we now say a plus T9, so we can say equals to 29 here. So we say a plus bracket open n minus 1 bracket close d. A plus bracket open n, which is 9, minus 1 equals to this 29. Now we now say a plus bracket open 9 minus 1, 8. 8 times d, 8d. 8d equals to 29. Equation 1. This is our equation 1. So we can now say T22 equals to 55. So that will give us a plus by n minus 1 bracket close d. A plus bracket open n minus 1. 55 minus 1 bracket close d. Sorry, 22. 22 minus 1. That is in bracket. Then d equals to what? 55. So a plus 22 minus 1, 21 times d, 21d equals to 55. Equation 2. Now we can now solve simultaneously equation 1 and 2. Equation 1, a plus ad equals to 29, equation 1. While equation 2, a plus 21d equals to 55, equation 2. Now, using the substitution method, we try to make A the subject of the formula in equation 1. Making A the subject of the formula in equation 1, you know you have A plus AD equals to 29. Making A the subject of the formula in equation 1, you now have A equals to 29 plus AD coming will be minus 8D. Now, you now call it equation 3. You now substitute equation 3 into equation 2. Our equation 2 is what? A plus 2D, sorry, plus 21D equals to 55, our equation 2. Now substituting it, A is now what? 29, what we have here, minus 8D, minus 8D, that is now our A. We have now replaced this A, plus 21D equals to 55. 29 minus 8 plus 21. It will give us plus 13D equals to 55. Now, collecting the last time, we have 13D equals to 55 minus 29. 13D equals to 55 minus 29 will give us what? 26. 13 here 1, 13 here 2. D equals to 2. You now say, so for A, using equation 3. We now use equation 3 to solve for A. What is our equation 3? A equals to 29 minus AD. A equals to 29 minus 8D. Whereby our A equals to 29 minus 8 in bracket D, which is 2, which equals to 29 minus 8 times 2, 16, which equals to Our A equals 29 minus 16, which equals to what? 13. That means our A now equals to 13. Now we can now look for the 50 for its first 50 terms. The sum of the first 50 terms after getting our A and D. Now we can now use the formula. We can now apply the formula which says what? Sn equals to n all over 2 in bracket 2a plus bracket open n minus 1 bracket close d. Now applying this formula, where we now have of its what? First 50 term, n equals to 50, a equals to 13, and d equals to 2. Now x50 equals to n, which is 50, divided by 2 in bracket 2 bracket open a 13 bracket close plus bracket open 50 minus 1 bracket close d 2, then 2 here 1, 2 in 50, 25. X50 equals to 25 in bracket 2 times 13, 26 plus 50 minus 1, 49. 49 times 2, you just say 49 times 2, 18, carry 1, 8, 9, 98. So you have 98, which equals to 25 in bracket 26 plus 98, 6 plus 8, 14, carry 1, 2 plus 9, 11, plus this 12, 124, which equals to 25 multiplied by 124, 124 multiplied by 25, you have 3,000. So you have 3,100. You have 3,100. So that is our final answer. So we have 3,100. That is our final answer. So in this question now, we have solved this. This is sum. We have gotten all what we are asked to look for. We are to look for A. Even if the question did not say we should look for A and D, but we can't look for the 50th term without getting our A and D. Thank you. In our next class, we shall continue with geometric progression.